We'll do it live. No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Greetings and welcome to Old Drunken Discography, where old friends and fans come together to BS, argue, occasionally agree, and discuss a musical artist. I'm your host, Jason. With me is Tim.
This teleprompter wasn't working.
I'm trying to read comments. We live stream the first Monday of every month. We're live streaming these episodes.
What does that mean, we'll do it live?
We'll do it live! God damn it. Fuck it. Also, Trey is with us.
Hello. Hi, Trey.
Bill is with us.
Howdy.
And somehow Joe is on the bottom now. I don't know how that happened or when that happened.
You know, I had to pay good money for this.
We all love your feet. Was
that a YouTube comment?
Sam said system
No,
of a...
that's an internal memo.
I think that was my
Did you not get the memo, Joe?
That was my subconscious. Sam said System of a Down, Slipknot, Jay-Z, and Bob Dylan are four of my faves from the year. Okay.
What did Bob Dylan do in 01?
Probably the greatest hits. I don't fucking know.
No, he was putting out stuff. He was putting out stuff the entire decade, honestly.
I think he covered Eric Clapton live.
Oh, you can't touch that. That's like trying to redo Ghostbusters. You don't fuck with
Eric
that
Clapton
masterpiece.
live or unplugged?
Unplugged, man. You can't touch that masterpiece. All right, fuck it, Trey. What do you got?
I got
System of a Down.
So, I don't know what to say about this. Everyone's heard it, I'm sure.
Yes.
I know for me, it was a lot of energy back in the day. A lot of energy. I think a shimmy, bounce, prison song. It's a hell of an opener. For me, though, what I appreciate about this album now are the quieter moments. Aerials is good. Probably my favorite single on here. ATWA. I like that song simply because it's really them being, I guess now the kids call it edgelordish. But
well, that goes hand in hand though with the whole new metal scene.
Well, yeah, but they were a little more subtle because the whole point of that whole point of that song is it's from the perspective of Charles Manson, but you don't know that unless you know ATWA, Air, Trees, Water, Animals. That was his ecological philosophy, I guess. So, like, they hit it a little bit better.
Helter Skelter, am I right, Bill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great Motley Crue song. But
Never heard the original.
Oh, I know.
Check out our Motley Crue review.
But yeah, I still like to listen to it. It's not my favorite of their albums. I like when they get goofy, and I think they get goofier on another album.
They only have two, right?
They have
got like four,
five.
I think.
Five.
Okay.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I only knew the first two.
Yeah.
And I would say that this probably is my favorite one.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I think this is probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
the whole thing with new metal was like, I mean, I know I talk about Mike Patton a lot, but he kind of is the godfather of that genre because all those bands are just trying to be Faith No More or Mr. Bungle, specifically the first album. And yeah, I thought System of a Down did it the best. I also thought that this was the album that they wrote that whole Rage Against the Machine political wave the best. Because you say
September 4th.
Yeah, well, and it's interesting.
They predate the wave, I think.
they predate the wave, but if you look at a bunch of these albums that we've all picked, the wave is there.
Oh yeah, it's building.
I know the next album I'm going to talk about, it definitely fits in that wave. And we talked about, Propaganda already, like
it's building. Yeah. I mean, 99,
it's building. Yeah.
The 2000s, when it turned 2000, it was like this boiling point of like something had to bust.
Right.
Hip hop, all genres.
It busted did, yeah.
For me, one of the things I appreciate most about this album is the last song, Arto. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce the guy's name, but they did it with an Armenian.
Sergi?
Well, there's Serge, but there's a guy named Arto he's an Armenian musician. Oh. And I really like that song, and it would lead to an album called Surart, which is basically that song done over an entire album, and it's really good. But yeah, I mean, overall, I still like listening to this album. It's a fun listen.
I didn't get into this band because, again, I was off the train. I was done with nu metal. It all sounded the same to me. But I had heard Toxicity or I think it was Chop Suey on Rock Band, and I was like, because you could see the words scrolling across, and I'm like, this doesn't sound like fucking Limp Bizkit. Like, what the hell? So it was like 2010 or 11 or whenever Rock Band was big. I downloaded their discography, and I listened to it, and I was like, this is really good, only it all kind of blends together. Like, it's all very samey to me. But
yeah,
I agree with Tim. I do think they did it the best for this decade, or for 2001.
And that's
well, I don't even know if they did it the best. I'm just saying this is the best they did.
Nu metal's interesting because it really was not that long that it was prominent. Right around,
but it completely changed everything.
It's the hair metal of the 90s.
It did.
It's the hair metal of the 21st century, but
yeah,
kind of much like hair metal, it changed everything.
Yep.
And see, this is like the year where it kind of splits, and the good bands became known as alternative metal, and the bad ones became known as post grunge. The second wave.
Yeah,
right.
That's fair.
So,
yep.
I like this record. Prison Song is a badass opening. I still like Chop Suey. That's still great.
That Chop Suey, that's just iconic at this point. Yeah.
I
the
heard
title
that
track
single somewhere, but it was not like radio single. It was on some kind of disc I had that was the only song on it that I got from somewhere, and I was like, "This is awesome." And then obviously Toxicity came out, big radio hit. And then later Aerials, but I had this one, and the problem with me with System of a Down is I really like his voice, and I think they're very unique at that time, ish. I mean, they're unique-ish when it comes to his voice, but it did wear out its welcome. Like, this album was really good, but he started to wear out his welcome with the style they kept going in.
Well, and it's interesting too, because I mean, I'm jumping way forward in the future here, but Serge does a track with Patton for a movie soundtrack, where they're like do a duet, and so I'm sure that was like a big moment for Serge, of course. And even on that track, it's like Patton just blows him out of the water. and it's like, yeah, his voice is unique and it's good. And yes, for the genre, I think it's probably one of the, I think his voice is better than like a Maynard James Keenan or something.
And I really thought we would do a lot of different things going forward as far as System of a Down. And I'm not a System of a Down expert. I listened to the next album that came out after this, and I was like, we've worn out of
no, they just go to radio pop.
Yeah, I was like, we didn't really start doing a lot of cool creative things like I thought he would coming out with this new album. Because I was like,
there's a lot of creativity on this record compared to like what Limp Bizkit was doing with like Chocolate Starfish or whatever the fuck it was.
In a hot
Right.
dog flavored water.
I don't know. It was an honorable mention for me. I'll say that.
You have it too, don't you, Bill?
Yes, I do. I'll say you guys have basically hit most of the points I was going to talk about with this album. I love it, appreciate it. Not sure if it's my favorite System album per se. I haven't listened to all of them all the way through, but definitely, I mean, when I think of early 2000s, I mean, this album definitely comes to mind for me.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good shit on here. Needles is good.
Mm-hmm.
Psycho's good. It's a solid record.
I always like Deer Dance a lot too. But for me, it is gonna go number 6.
Wow, above the D.
Yeah, it's the comedy. Me and comedy have a weird relationship.
Oh, okay, okay.
And
I'm with
it's not just music either. Like my wife loves comedy. She'll watch the same fucking movies over and over and over again. I'm like, I saw it. It's cool.
I mean, I'll watch a good comedy over and over again, but yeah, bad comedy is hard to sit through.
Yeah.
You put it down
comedy
there
and
in
my
Jack
music-
Johnson territory now.
That's right. Comedy and music is a little weird for me too. Like a comedic album really has to be like I like Tenacious D. I like that album, but
Yeah, I mean, it ain't no
Those are
Dennis
my
Leary.
well, I'd listen to that. But that Dennis Leary album, I thought I was going to be on the same
Classic.
train with y'all. I was like, man, this Dennis Leary album was really, really good when I was to the '90s, and when we re-listened to it here for that, I was like, whew, this didn't age well.
It made it to like wave 2 of the grinder, didn't it?
Way too far.
I thought it ate. I love Dennis Leary though, so I love his entire career.
Where are you putting it? Where are you putting it, Joe or Bill?
I'm going to follow suit with Trey and stick it at number 6. I think that's a good
snap.
spot on mine.
Jack Johnson's ahead. Now I will
It's-
say,
yeah. Now it's in line with Regina Spektor because
now
of what
I
you
will
did,
say,
Joe.
I feel worse about it being in line with Regina Spektor than I did with it being.
See,
with
you need to call a mulligan on that bullshit.
I
I
might
told
have
you.
to.
You did this, Joe. You
I feel
did
like
this.
Go watch
I'm
our
gonna wait
part
till the
2.
end. I got some other stuff going, so we'll see. But I don't like that. That makes me feel weird.
We'll see how it all shakes out.
Shake a leg.
All right, what have I got? I got the Mad Caddies. So, for honesty's sake, I got my Mad Caddies records confused. I thought this was a different Mad Caddies record than the one that I put on the grinder, but I guess that Mad Caddies record's coming up. This is some fucking pirate punk rock ska. I love it. It's a good record. B-sides on here. Bridges. We'll start to worry when the cynics start believing. It's a fun record. My wife hates the Caddies. I've seen them live. She walked out.
Wow.
It's the horns. She can't deal with the horns. There's a lot of horns.
We saw him live in New Orleans.
Yes. Great band.
Horns are
live.
tricky. They're either really good or I'm walking
Oh,
out.
they're annoying as shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Mad Caddies. They've always been my like poor man's Less Than Jake.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the feel of this record. It's a fun record.
Yeah, the Caddies are. It's a fine line thing. Like I am not going to put on a Mad Caddies album and listen to it.
There's only 2 I would, and this is one of them.
If someone plays it, like if I go somewhere and someone's playing it, I'm not going to be like, this is fucking shit. But I'm just not going to choose to listen to them on my own because I'm like, I could listen to Less Than Jake and be more happy.
I could spin this one and the next one. But after that,
Because the next one's the one we went to that's one they were doing on that Fat Tour, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Drinking for 11.
Yeah, where that guy kept trying to like bash you into the stage.
Yeah, that happens.
There's like
Oh.
10 people there, and one guy was just after Jason.
Joe is my protector.
I had
He's
to
my
walk up next to
hero.
him. Give him a little shoulder.
But yeah, it's going my number 8. It's a good record. I had to mention it. What we got next?
Ooh.
Oh, another band we covered on this show.
Yeah, exhibit number 78 of us not picking bands that you want to hear, but bands that we like. Yeah, and then, I know we're going to talk about a Toby Keith album coming up here soon. So here's another very pro-American, pro-capitalist, pro-Western, spend your money on bullshit kind of album. Of course, I'm kidding. The Capitalism Stole My Virginity is a classic.
Love the name.
I love this album. It's everything we should be. And you guys got the pop punk cornered. I'm not too worried about it here in this decade, especially this first half. But here's a punkorama band that doesn't sound like a punkorama band. I still think they're one of the best punk rock bands of the 21st century, honestly.
I'll say this. I agree with everything you said, except whenever you said I'm kidding, of course. You were kidding about everything except being an American band, because this is fucking America right here. Yeah, not capitalism, not all that bullshit, but this is fucking America.
But they're Swedish, so.
Well, I mean, my pick was Propaganda. They're fucking Canadian, but they're singing more about fucking America than the American artists were this time.
Yeah. We were all born into a mess. We were all suffering bigger cages, longer chains.
This is a damn good record. This was my number 1 from this band. I had the Punkorama with them on it. It was the same Punkorama that had Sage Francis, I think.
I mean, they were on 3 or 4, actually. Yeah, because the album before this was also Burning Heart, which was an Epitaph imprint. So. Yeah,
this is an honorable mention for me too. This is a damn good record.
Yeah, I love this album. I love this band. Please go back and check out our episodes on them, because
they need more views.
This is one of those bands that fell through the cracks. I will sing their praises from the top of the mountain for the rest of my life. They were fantastic. If you've heard of The Refused, and I know you have, because they're huge, you're going to love it. So.
I don't mean more views just for our own monetary gain, because we're not even fucking monetized anyway. But for your own knowledge, check this band out. This is October 23rd, in a very pivotal year in American history. This record calls it out just as much as Propaganda did, in a different way.
It presents solutions, this is where we should be as a society. In 2001, I'm 2025. What the hell is going on,
Stop listening to fucking Farrell or Peril or whatever the fuck his name is.
Pharrell.
And listen to some fucking international noise conspiracy.
Well, yeah, I mean, that being said, it's definitely better than the Pharrell.
I think Jason led you into that one, though.
I didn't mean to do that.
You put it on the T-ball stand, I'll hit it out the park.
That's
unscripted.
I mean, honestly, I do. I love this band. This is not my favorite album by them. But this might even knock that Son of Sam out of the grinder. I'm going to put this at number 3.
Okay.
I love the production on this one, though. I think this is where they...
Yeah.
It's clean, but in a good way, to me.
Yep. And you like your pop punk 60s style?
They're like the White Stripes, but more talented and cooler. Like the garage rock scene that was going on, They took it and
which
like
they fit very much into. But yes, you're right. It's just cooler. It's smarter.
They infused punk
it's more
into it.
Fun. Yeah. Great band.
Now let's go to something is equally as hard.
Let's go to some emo.
Emo. A little saves the day for you. Saves the day. It was a weird band for me. Like getting into them. I think At Your Funeral is the first song that brought me to Saves the Day.
Really?
And what's funny is not this album didn't, because I didn't listen to this album. I listened to At Your Funeral, and then I found Through Being Cool. And I love Through Being Cool. I love that album. I don't think that most people would think that it's as high up in their Saves the Day discography ranking as I do. But I don't know. I just found that one. But this album is also amazing. Once I went back, listened to some Through Being Cool, found out where the At Your Funeral song actually came from. Then I started listening to this album, and I'm a big fan.
And so this is not a Devo cover. Through Being Cool is like an original thought here.
Well, Through Being Cool, different album, different song.
Okay.
Yeah. So that one, I don't know if that's a Devo thing or not.
No, it's not a Devo cover.
Yeah, I don't think there's a cover of it. Because he's talking about how he's through being cool. I'm through being anyway. At Your Funeral, everyone
Devo song too. So
right, yeah, and I know both songs, not the same.
Okay,
it's like I don't know the Devo. At Your Funeral, almost everyone's heard. I'm assuming it was a radio hit, and I loved it every time I jammed out to it. But I also love things like Cars and Calories, Freakish, As Your Ghost Takes Flight. This is not an exit. So just really good album.
It's on my list too. I didn't think it was going to make my list, but it is. If I was going to listen to an emo record, I'd grab the Get Up Kids first. But after the Get Up Kids, I'd grab Stay What You Are, because like it's like some of the best. It's such a departure from their first record, and they're going to depart again. And again and again, and I think he's just kind of chasing the trends of the times, you know. But whatever, he's a great songwriter.
What label did it come out
on? Vagrant. This is on. They were still in Vagrant here.
Okay, but Vagrant got picked up. They became an imprint at some point, right?
I don't know. I don't know whatever happened to Vagrant.
I think they got picked up maybe a couple of years from now, like 03, 04, but
check out our Discogs links down below, because this is a misprinted. This is one of my most expensive records I own.
Oh wow!
Not my favorite Saves the Day. I was late to the party on this one. I wasn't listening to this in 2001.
I wasn't. At Your Funeral, I was, but
I wasn't. I didn't even know that was a single. But oh my god, that song is probably my favorite song by the band. Which is weird because I was listening to Through Being Cool, but I never picked up anything after them until like way later. But whatever, it's a good record. I like it.
I'm a big fan. I didn't know if it was going to make my top 10 because I was like, Saves the Day is in a weird spot for me a lot of times.
You don't think of them as
yeah, you don't think of them as a top 10 album, and a lot of times when you hear them, you're like, it's good, but it's not like top 10 worthy. Right. But this one, I was like, man, this blows the water out of a lot of things I've been listening
to. I mean,
does it eliminate the ninnies and the twits?
I got to see what I have here for it. Y'all are in the way.
I'll put it
faces.
I'll put it number 7. I like that. Right, ever changing blows at the funeral out the water.
Yeah, amen. I am going to put it. It goes above Regina, and it goes above Jack, but it's gonna not. It can't go above Papa Gandhi.
Please, God.
Alkaline Trio is cemented a bye.
Oh, a hard bye too. Shit.
Number 1 on 2 so far. Well, no, Bill's got Toby Keith coming up, so it might.
I got a couple banger countries coming up.
Oh shit! Yeah, the countries came out at the end of the year. They was trying to hit that
Mhm.
fucking Black Friday.
Yep, it was Christmas.
They're trying to get that America fuck yeah.
Oh, I guess it don't know this. Trey ain't talked in a while.
Oh, we're back to eels.
Yeah, we are. Um, so Souljacker, the last album I had on here, which Galaxies, Daisies of the Galaxies. It's a much slower album. This album, it starts off swinging. It's the first Dogface Boy is a blues based rock song, and then you go to That's Not Really Funny, which is like this bizarre 60s go-go sound. But it's really distorted. It's nice. But then you get the Fresh Feeling, which is like this insanely saccharine sweet love song. My point is, this album, much more than Daisies of the Galaxy, kind of shows a whole lot of what the Eels can do. And it's part of the reason I like listening to this one more so, because I get more of a variety out of it. I don't know why I'm struggling with words. But yeah,
The old drunk
What does that mean?
discography.
We'll do it live.
yeah, right. But yeah, it's
Get it together, Fonzie.
yeah, right. So typically, he would write all his songs about himself. With this album, he actually took inspiration more from people around him, so you get a much more greater variety of topics. It's a lot of good writing. Once again, it's a myriad of instruments. It's all over the place with the instruments.
Like the first Eels album last year. Again, the album art alone and the song titles make me interested. Like I'm curious. We gotta cover this
album art's
discography.
cool.
Oh, yeah.
You little punks think you own this town? Like, why is that there? It looks like a dude fucking robbing a little puppy. Like he stole a puppy. Like,
Robbing. Yes, that's the verb I would have used for what that looks like.
The dog also looks like it
words
should
are
be-
hard. God damn it, it's the alcohol.
Words are hard.
Yeah, that dog looks like it's not. That's not where it should be.
Right. He looks so
No.
sad. We gotta do an Is It Art. Like
That doggo's sad.
this discography owes itself to an Is It Art.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Based on this one alone.
No, that's two. Because you remember the last one was like a Golden Books cover, and I was like,
Yeah,
that's
that
what
last
it
one's
was.
cool.
Right. Yes, I do remember that. Yeah.
They're 2-0
Yeah.
right now for album art.
art wise, they're pretty strong. Music,
We just gotta listen to them, though. That's the problem.
That's
see, they're the type of band that I really, really like, and I don't know if other people really, really like them. So I think this is a good.
That's the perfect band to bring. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
That's like every band I
It's
bring.
your Counting Crows. We get it. Me and Joe get it.
well,
Y'all go watch our Counting Crows video. We really need some.
It's
views.
it's your Nickelback. I get it.
oh no, it's not my Nickelback. No. But this one, because of that variety, this one I am going to put into the grinder.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right, we get to listen to some Eels.
It is
Okay.
going to be number 2.
I think I smell a rat.
Pharrell
different
Williams
album.
is in the
That was a
grinder.
different album.
I love that NERD album. I can't help it. Every time I put it on, it's like I don't dance, but I will shake my ass to that album. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. I'm excited about listening to the Eels. I'm not very excited about listening to any
Did you say 2 or 3?
2.
or Clutch.
Going above the Clutch, even. Okay.
Yeah, I love the Eels. I don't even his softer albums, which I really don't think Tim's gonna like, but Jason, Joe, maybe Bill.
We make Tim listen to stuff he doesn't
I'm
like.
going to surprise you on a couple of those things I have.
He does. He surprises me all the time.
I got one of his albums that's an hour and a half long.
Might not love that one.
Yeah.
No surprise here, though.
I love it.
Yeah, no surprises
I
here.
wonder who the singer is.
I mean, exhibit number 732 of why we bring you bands we like instead of bands you want to hear. Yeah, I mean, 2001 is just peak Patton. Not only does he put out one of the greatest albums I've ever heard of all time, but he starts like yet another super group. This time with Dwayne Dennison of the Jesus Lizard and John Stanier from Helmet and Kevin Rutmanis from the Cows, who was also in the Melvins at the time. Band we've covered. Please go back and watch those episodes. I love this band dearly. I saw this tour. I saw their 12th show ever in Tallahassee at the Cow House. And yeah, it was incredible. Yeah, I don't know how you would describe this album. It's definitely rock, but it's also kind of country. It's also kind of disco. It's also kind of cowpunk. Like it's just such a fun album. Every song's a banger. You got classic Tomahawk songs on here. God Hates a Coward, 101 North, Laredo, Sweet Smell of Success. Yeah, I mean, you know, here's the beginning of the end here, the big Patton finale where, yeah, my favorite singer puts out 3 albums this year because, you know, he's got nothing better to do. And they're all just incredible. So,
Definitely
and
check
they're all completely different too. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big difference between these 3 records. Not my favorite Tomahawk. I remember liking the yellow covered one the most.
Yeah,
Oddfellows,
Yeah, Oddfellows.
Tomahawk's one of those weird bands where, like,
not
I
bad.
could see this being your favorite, but it's also like, but they've also got other stuff.
But for 2001.
But for 2001, another super group, and it came out swinging. Like, not a bad song on here.
Are we getting a Patton sweep?
I don't know. Are we? Are we? That is the question, right?
Yeah.
That's been the question since I made my list like 3 months ago.
That'd be hilarious, but.
What do you mean, but?
Well, the but's right
but
there.
we also
number
have to
2,
listen to Patton.
But we also got a Secret Chiefs 3 album to throw in there. And then, yeah, if nobody else was going to pick Tenacious D, you got to have that. It's so tough.
Yeah, that 3-4 is always the hardest.
Yeah.
3-4.
Well, and since we've covered them both, let's go ahead and move this to number 3.
Oh. I disagree with that one.
Hey, easy matchup for Propaganda.
What do you mean?
If Propaganda goes against Tomahawk first round.
Oh, well.
Well, we have no idea. We still got 8
I know.
years to go.
Yes.
Propaganda.
No idea what the first round's going to be.
Yeah. That's all 10 years. Well, Bill, let's see what you're going to throw in this motherfucker.
Double Keith.
That's what we call dead air.
Yeah. I don't.
I'm not saying
know any of
shit.
these songs.
No, so the singles off of this were I'm just talking about tonight. I want to talk about me.
Or those two, did those follow each other, or are those two like?
That's track 1 and 2.
That's track 1, track 2. Yep.
They just kind of roll in each other.
No, No, they're two different. They are two different songs. Um, I've always had a soft spot for Toby Keith. Um, Honestly, I thoroughly enjoy this album. My favorite Toby Keith? No, definitely not. But for 2001, I still feel like it was a solid album. Definitely for me, a top 10 album of the year. It's definitely songs I was hearing um in the early 2000s, listening to a lot of, and overall enjoying.
Yeah, I like the Chicks. All I really have to say about Toby Keith. Never been a fan.
My mama taught me if I can't say anything nice, not to say anything at all.
That's a good album. Both of them.
Toby Keith.
Well, that's real. The Toby Keith just took the air out of the room. I mean,
Well,
Toby Keith.
we were making
left.
fun. We had some fun discussion about Stain, but Toby Keith,
We gave Toby Keith the amount of respect he deserves.
Rest in peace, brother.
Moment of silence.
There were a
Moment of
couple moments of
silence.
silence.
Bring it home.
Do you think we cremated him and put the ashes in a red Solo cup?
Well, they might have put him on them ugly ass boots he's got on there. In that cup.
Well, where are you placing it, Bill?
Toby, I'm gonna put
Knocking Tenacious D out.
right above Stained.
Oh, yep. Tying him with Jack Johnson.
Take that, Aaron Lewis.
Go check out our International Noise Conspiracy discography review. Go check out our Propaganda discography review.
Right.
Check
We've
out our
covered
Rage Against the Machine. Rage Against the Machine. Check those out.
Yep.
Check out their Toby Keith discography.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Aesop Rock. So Aesop Rock, I didn't get into until
You watched ODD.
That's right. Integrated Tech Solutions. Who brought that? Who brought us that to the table?
Colquitt.
That was Derek.
Okay.
It was Colquitt. He wanted to review
Colquitt.
it.
Okay. Yeah.
And I got that very late in the year, for whatever year that was now. And his
That
really
was a great album.
As I've listened to it more, it definitely made it to my top 3 of that year for Integrated Tech Solutions. This is not Integrated Tech Solutions. This is not as good as Integrated Tech Solutions, but it is still Aesop Rock. And what you can really tell in Aesop Rock here is we're very influenced by the music of the time and right before it. So he definitely, it sounds different than it was before. It is definitely more of the hip hop variety and the maybe even some Public Enemy influences in there and things of that nature. Very good. I like this album a lot. It's definitely not my favorite of his, but you can definitely see from here to where we're at currently, which is many years. I did not realize he had been around for so long.
He's got a big discography. That's one I want to get to, but god damn, it's huge.
Real big. Not my favorite.
Maybe an Aesop Thursday or something.
Yeah.
But really good. I mean, it's still it is of a time. When you're listening to it, I remember hearing the type of hip hop we were listening to in 2001 when I'm listening to this. So it really kind of brought me back to hearing some of that.
Yeah, I hadn't heard this one. I ain't got no fight in this one.
It's fun to listen to. I do like what I've heard. His last 2 albums are better. I want to listen to his discography and kind of listen to him grow through that. I'm sure there's something better than what I've heard, and I'm excited about that.
I like Long Legged Larry. I got that 7.
Long Legged Larry's good. The Black Hole Super Red. Y'all listen to much of that? This is one that came out this year.
No, I hadn't heard it.
It's good. Integrated Tech Solution, I think, is a little bit better, but it's still really good. With all that being said, Aesop is going to go behind Regina.
Ooh, at least she ain't at the bottom.
No, she at the bottom.
Instead, you're going to line her up with Stain.
Well, we got one more to
One
go.
more to go, Bill.
I'm not
One
lining her
more
up with
to go.
Stain. You're lining Stained up with her, which is embarrassing for you.
I'll just knock mine out the way here. I got Good Riddance. Oh yeah, this fucking record rips. It's Fat Wreck. So musically, it's Fat Wreck, but lyrically, this is one of those records that could have came out post 9/11 and caught the wave of the American Idiot wave, but again, it predates it. I'm still in July. I ain't even hit September. A lot of prolific shit on here. Cheyenne is such a amazing song. Yeah, I fucking this is probably, if we ever get to this band, probably my favorite Good Riddance record. I saw them live again. Open. You go watch No Use for a Name back in the day. You're gonna get banger fucking opening bands.
Is it just me, or is it recently all the opening bands I've seen have been really bad?
I saw the
It's
Gaslight
not just
Anthem.
you.
Because I swear that we used to see like Diamonds and the Roughs a lot of times for like opening bands, and now I'm just seeing the Rough.
There's just not as many good bands now. Where did I
Yeah,
put
I mean,
this?
live music's in such a weird spot right now, too. That, like, you can get away with so much more with so much less.
Two guys with a fucking AI machine can
Yeah, that
make a
it's
thrash
getting
metal
really
band.
hard to
That's our updated
distinguish.
2025 name. Instead of two guys with guitars who can't play guitars, two guys with an AI machine.
Yeah, well,
We could do it.
Yeah.
I think this record is more. Good Riddance had a better career than Rise Against. I'm putting it above.
Okay.
I'm putting it above. Besides Ever Changing, this record as a whole is a much more solid album lyrically, I think.
I mean, that's not Rise Against Best Album by any means. So.
Right. Oh, no, well, yeah. I mean, if it was up against Revolutions Per Minute, then it'd be a different story. But we'll get there. Oh, okay.
who wants to buy a monkey?
What is this?
Yeah.
What is this?
Love the album cover.
Yeah,
don't know what's
so
going on here,
we're
but-
going to continue on the Mike Patton train. This is the
Oh.
third release from Mike Patton's on here. But who puts this together? We're going to break it all the way back to the Gorillas. This is actually a Dan the Automator project where he gets together with Prince Paul, his handsome boy modeling school. Another cabin boy, Chris Elliott reference there. They get together. This is, they get Mike Patton. They get Jennifer Charles, who has a beautiful voice that works incredibly well with Patton's. They both get their solo shots, but the real magic is when they're doing the duet. It's you got Africa Bambaataa on this album. And yeah, the title pretty much lays it out. Like this is trip hoppy 60s sexual. This is music to make love to your old lady by.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so good. Yeah, I mean, it's some of the Patton moments are highlights in his entire career. I look at something like Anger Management, where it's entirely him and he's covering like 5 different octaves in the one song. And then you get stuff like Book of the Month, which has them both. It's so sensual. It's so rhythmic. It's just... Oh man, going all the way back to 1996 when I first found that Dr. Octagon stuff, I really fell in love with Dan the Automator's style, and then being a Cabin Boy fan myself, like it just made me love it even more. And then yeah, it's like okay, so earlier in the year I did a project with the guy from Blur, and now I'm doing a project with the guy from Faith No More. Like, this is kind of almost the year of Dan the Automator, too. This is a one shot. The rumor is that the second album has been written and ready to be done for like the last 15 years now. But they're still waiting for a certain someone who is in 12,000 bands to record his parts. And I hope they do. This doesn't let up. It's everything that a Jennifer Lopez Ja Rule collaboration should have been.
Okay.
I didn't even notice the Mike Patton on here when I made this sheet. Got that album art. I see it now. I see the Patton name. I was curious. I mean, the album art alone makes it curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Phantomas is a heavy metal band covering movie soundtracks. Tomahawk is an alternative rock supergroup. And this is a trip hop pop sensual love feast.
Well, I'm sure Patton's got enough one-shot projects. We could probably just do a week on Patton one-shots.
I've been working on that because he also has a solo career that has enough releases that if we combine those two, we could probably get a good discography out of it.
It's definitely something to look into.
Mm-hmm.
Well, besides
Tomahawk, next time we have a production meeting,
people watch the Bungle, but they didn't watch the Tomahawks.
Well,
you bastards!
I'm here to let them know.
So, where are you ranking this?
Well, so yeah, you guys made enough jokes about a Patton triple threat that I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen.
He's gonna make a fucking Bungle triple pack.
Yeah, that Secret Chiefs 3 is gonna break it. But yeah, let's put this at number 2.
So Patton is out and Patton is in.
That's right.
Patton Bungle.
Imagine and Patton.
And Patton.
Patton Bungle Patton. Imagine that. What's gonna happen next year? Homie. And then the year after that, Patton.
Oh,
I see where this decade's going.
Oh, Lord.
It's going George straight to hell.
That is the road less traveled.
That's right.
Oh, gosh. For being unscripted. We're fucking funny.
So, for this George Strait album, for me, this is kind of like when George Strait was starting to enter the second act of his musical career. Kind of his transition, he definitely got a lot slower with a lot of his songs.
When did his career start? Because he goes all the way back to like the 70s, right?
Not the 70s, the 80s.
80s,
like 80.
Okay.
He got big in the 90s, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Great voice.
And then he started to kind of tail off at like the end of the 90s, relatively speaking.
Those fans was more interested in Kid Rock.
I mean, Joe C., rest in peace, brother.
Right.
My name is Kid.
He was a cowboy, baby.
So anyways, big single off of this one was Living and Living Well. Definitely love that song.
I remember that Taco Bell commercial it was in.
Was it a Taco Bell commercial?
Oh yeah, you don't remember that?
I think that was Living Moss.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yokiro George Strait.
Oh, fuck. I thought he was serious.
I thought it was serious too. I was probably like, I don't think that was. I mean, like all the other songs on it. I mean, this song is this album is kind of the epitome of George Strait through and through. Really not a bad song on here. Love every track on this album. Great album to listen to. Um, Not one of his more well-known albums, I will say, relatively speaking, for people that follow and listen to George Strait, but definitely is not one that should be skipped.
It's his father of all motherfuckers. A road less traveled.
Yeah. To an extent.
It's not as
like to
Euphoria.
think of it more of his take off his pants and jacket.
No. Well, I don't know. What did he do after this?
For album or
A
for
boxcar racer.
Maybe he's broadened his horizons. Maybe he's doing some Phantomos type things here.
Or whatever the fuck it was called.
He might be doing a little Nathaniel Phantomos thing going on.
That's right.
I lost track of George Strait after the 90s.
Yeah, I didn't know he was... Because we're in like prime Toby Keith territory. Like there was a shift in country in the 2000s.
I know it's no longer their name, but this is like when the Dixie Chicks were huge. And
The Chicks.
The chicks are coming here real
yeah,
soon.
and of course we're still riding that Mutt Lange Shania Twain train.
Well, that train never ends.
Yeah.
It's still going. I ain't got no dog in this
I was
fight.
always
ain't
a big
heard this
fan
record.
of George Strait's voice. I really liked it.
Can't say anything negative or positive about it.
just exists for you.
It just exists.
So for me, this album, I'm gonna stick this guy at number 6.
Not as high as John Anderson made it.
No.
Oh,
Keep it
So
the
it's not-
D in the grinder, though. I love it.
Oh, we ain't looked at the grind. What's going on in the grinder? I ain't been paying attention.
Blink got a buy, Alkaline Trio got a buy.
And the Ataris are on the chopping block right now.
God damn, I put Blink up there because I didn't think anybody else would fucking put it up there.
You're welcome.
Bill surprised me. Joe didn't even have it on his list. I don't know who to trust anymore.
Trust no one. Trust only yourself.
Trust no one.
Right?
I knew
Alliances will be forged by 2004-ish.
Right, when we figure
I
out.
knew
Well,
other people would-
2004 is gonna be the 2004 is gonna be the breaking point where we are gonna know where everyone stands in 2004.
MCR armies that alliance is already formed.
Oh, shit. I didn't even know alliances had already been formed. I'm out.
Yeah, the MCR Alliance is going to be coming up. So Blink I almost put in, but I knew everyone else would do it. And I was like, it's not my favorite Blink. Let me give somebody else a little love. So it ended up being number 11 instead of number 10.
I thought Yellow Car was your number 11.
Was it number 11?
They're all
Yellow Car was number 12.
Oh, okay.
Little
close.
card going down the list.
This
Pulley.
is Pulley. This is their best ever. This is their best record, I think.
Yes,
Yeah,
this is their best record.
Yeah.
Together again for the first time. I like Pulley. I'm a big fan. Shout out the Birmingham Barons. That's where the lead singer was a coach of. So, big fan of Pulley. I always tell my story of watching him puke behind the curtain at the show where they opened for Bad Religion, and just get right back out there and start playing. He just puked and rallied. Great band. Love this album. I think this is, like Jason said, their best album. Pretty much from start to finish, it's a good time.
My problem with Pulley is I get them confused with 10-Foot Pole. Like those two bands to me just sound the same. Like the Epitaph, 90s skate punk, and their voices are so similar. I get them confused. But I do
His
remember
voice
this
is
record.
little.
This is their best album.
His voice is a little same-ish
Yeah.
when you're getting into that kind of thing. I mean, they've always made it. I've always had a soft spot for them. Listen to it. I don't know anything about 10 Foot Pole, which is probably good because if I listened to 10 Foot Pole and they sounded exactly like this, I'd be like, yeah, fuck both these people.
I think I like 10 Foot Pole better. But Pulley's
Yeah.
good.
Pulley's really good.
I respect
about
the pick. Yeah, he was like the lead singer was like a fucking sports guy, right? Like a
Yeah, he went to coach Birmingham Barons. He was like, I don't remember what it was, pitching coach or something. A buddy of mine, they used to call him and I brothers in Tuscaloosa because we basically listened to the same music and there was a little similarity, balding, bearded, but he was a
balding
Pulley
and
fan.
bearded. That's a good band name.
It is, and he's one of those people where I'm like, you and I listen to very similar music, except you love hot water music and Against Me, and I can't stand them. That's where we really deviate.
Knew a lot of people like that. A lot of people.
Yeah.
I couldn't get on that train.
But he's the one that let me know the lead singer of Pulley was Birmingham Barons coach. And I was like, holy shit. Shout out Drew. So for Pulley, we're going to put them at number 9.
Oh wow.
Okay. Keep that Regina strong.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get Regina
That
above Sting.
Atari's by.
Oh yeah, the Atari's got to buy.
What is hilarious is I was watching us go through these and I was like, damn, my 1, 2, and 3 are like they're early. We are not moving anything from that one.
I mean, me too. I was the same way. My shit ain't changed in a while.
Let's say I actually save on mine now I think about it.
Yeah, Tim had the late
it-
surprise with the patent.
I mean, that wasn't a late surprise, though. We all know 2 of those patent were making it in.
Well,
It was
and
just
Trey
which
had
two.
We
to
thought all 3
jump
were
in.
going to make it in. Yeah.
No, forgot about the Bungle Secret Chiefs. They slipped on
One
in
step
there.
left of patent.
See what Tim got or Trey's got.
Jesus. This is what we're
We're
ending
going
on?
to end this on a
Yeah,
party.
you got
It's time to party!
All right, so this album, it's a blast. 3 of the songs have the word party in the title. It's ridiculous. Was he an industry plant? Was he some bizarre Dave Grohl thing? I don't know. There's argument on both sides.
Yeah, I think he was.
But all I know is it sounds like Kiss fronted by Elton John with the song sensibilities of pop punk. It's just the biggest
I saw him do
flaw.
a live DJ set open for Black Sabbath once.
He's a weird dude. He's a very not weird. He's
He
interesting.
did play Faith No More too. So.
But he so yeah, it's just insanely positive, upbeat, and even the songs that aren't positive, like Ready to Die, it's so much fun. It should be the theme song for the Borderlands franchise, but it's not. Should be. But like I love NYC. I've been to New York once. I fucking hated it. I'm never going back, but I love it when I listen to that song because it's just so much fun.
Well, I went once and I loved it. That was like the best 16 days of my life.
I don't like people, so
Yeah, that probably hurts that.
I
But,
mean, now I don't, but like when I went, I was still like dumb enough that I like still believed that people could be good. So
I rode the subway, and I was at one point convinced I was just going to die down there. That was it. But the biggest flaw for this album is the constant driving rhythm gets old. It's any of these songs individually are a lot
it
of
is
fun.
kind of like Rob Zombie disco metal.
Yes. Individually, these songs are fun, but this
Yeah.
whole fucking album all together, it'll wear you out. And
I
that-
remember the name and I remember the like the singles, but I never checked it out.
It was at the time it came out. It was interesting because obviously it came out 2 months after 9/11, and
everything was interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone was kind of in a funk, so all of a sudden you had what was just a party album. So it was a good time for it to come out when it did.
Right.
I still like throwing it on.
It was the perfect post 9/11 LMFAO album.
Yeah.
That's a good. Yeah, it's a good.
He's got a real partying theme. I just looked him up. His latest album with whatever band it's called now, it was "Is God Is Partying."
Oh yeah, no, it was totally like the first single hit, so he just wrote it for the last 24 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's really interesting because like he started as a drummer, so his thing was percussion. So when they taught him piano, he plays piano like a drum. It's all percussion.
Well, and technically piano is a percussion instrument.
That is true. And then when he went to learn guitar, he got tired of learning chords, so he just tuned the guitar to a chord and then played it like a percussion instrument. And then layered 11 different layers of guitar on each song. So you get this really crazy wall of noise sound.
Damn, that sounds better than Tool.
It is. In
a way, like conceptually it is, yeah, but it does. But the final product does end up sounding more like a Rob Zombie solo album.
In fact, he wanted the album to sound like Dragula. And
sure, that makes sense. Yeah.
And
was Dragula out at this point?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it came out what 99.
Yeah.
Let's say it was Hillbilly Deluxe that it was on.
Yeah.
Was that? Did that make somebody's top 10?
I think it did. Yeah,
I think
we've covered that.
Yeah. I just block all that shit out. Check out our White Zombie review.
Right, it's airing right now.
He got the same producer, and the guy had to remind him that even that song has a moment where it slows down. Because as constant as this album is, he wanted it to be more constant. So it's fun though.
Variety in life here. You can't just keep
if you party all the time, the party means nothing.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
Where are you placing it?
And and here we are 24 years later.
Yeah.
Talking about Andrew WK.
And party. Yeah.
It's going to go to number 10.
Huh?
It's a lot of fun.
Just made the list. Yeah.
Just made the list.
It's mainly there so people know it's worth checking out.
Well, and on that note, I think it's very interesting that my number 10 is your number 1, which shows just the breadth of this year. Like, there's a lot of good stuff that came out this year.
Like I said, with that NERD album, every time I listen to it, I loved it more and more.
It is, and I'm here to tell you, it's great. I agree.
01 really was 01 was a really good year for a lot of the things I was listening to. Like, I had a huge list. As we get in deeper into the aughts, it gets a little tighter.
I am going to do a mulligan.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Only because I know there's another Clutch album that I'm going to put in at some point.
Oh, he's fucking with the tops. He's fucking with the tops.
Clutch with White Stripes.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Okay.
I'm very happy with this choice. I'd rather listen to White Stripes.
Oh, you're going to listen to Clutch at some point. But
yeah, and Trey, I'm going to have White
Stripe
Stripe albums and Clutch albums coming up. So.
Yeah.
Look at what Tim's doing to me this year. I've got to listen to 3 Patton albums in the...
No, 2 Patton albums.
2 Patton albums.
Yeah, that's 2 Patton albums, but it's only 1 year. There's more coming.
Now, I am excited about that Phantom Boss, though. I do want to listen to that. I'm glad you
It's good. It is good.
Yeah, no, it's gonna warp your fragile mind. It's so good.
I don't know about all that, but it's
Go back and listen to The Godfather, and then like any chance you get where you can hear the original, listen to that, and then go back to the Phantomos version, and you hear like Patton's like doing weird like harp shit with his vocals, like he's covering those melodies. It's the craziest shit. So
Bungle won the '90s by that stupid fucking wheel. So
Ain't got no wheel no more.
I blame who do I blame for that? Because somebody didn't pick Nirvana at some point, and I was like, who didn't pick Nirvana to get?
Well,
that?
that's neither here nor there. But we're starting a new pact.
Right.
No bungle at the end of this fucking for 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
There's no bungle released in this decade, so you're in luck.
Bias.
No patent at
There's
the
no
end.
bungle released until the 2020s, so you've got 2 whole decades before you have to worry about bungle again.
I tell you what,
yes, they are all doing stuff. So
my list going into the grinder, top tier. It's elite.
It's pretty solid. Let's see where the real rankings are. Stained ended up at 9. Jack Johnson ended up at 7. And Regina passed Stained. So that's.
And we're saying Toby Keith is better than Stained.
Ooh.
We are.
But
I think
System
some
of a
41's
Down better than all of it.
Yeah.
Those poor Canadians at the bottom. Stick around. We're gonna have with Pink Floyd's coming up. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
Sam
Bill's.
Happy Halloween.
Bill's last hurrah with us, besides this grinder. So check out our Pink Floyd. It gets good. 2002's coming around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
We shot this live, so if you're watching the live show, I think all of our people who watch are old and probably passed out by now. But hey, we love you anyway. Hopefully you caught this on the rewatch. I'm sure you want to know where Stained ended up.
That's right.
We want to thank Joe, and we want to thank Trey, and we want to thank Bill, and we want to thank Tim for joining us.
And we want to thank Jason.
We want to thank you, the fans, the viewers. We couldn't do this without you.
Thanks, Mom.
Like, subscribe, whatever else is there.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. Join us in the Discord. That thing's been popping off here pretty lately, and we got the.
I'm real funny
Facebook.
when I talk in it. So
we got a Facebook chat. We got a YouTube membership. We got Joe's OnlyFans.
Right.
So
I'm gonna start a channel on the Discord, Joe's Feet, and I just want you to start posting pictures of your feet in there.
I charge for that kind of thing. We can't be just.
Did you check the Discord today? When you replied to you said something about you being the handsomest person or whatever. Fucking Herp put a fucking emote of a foot.
Is that what he put up there? I saw something. I didn't know it was a foot though. Herb, you saw.
Shout out Herb. We had that. I got the Fu Manchu, same as his list. That was the only time we matched this year.
That's weird.
I'm gonna get further and further away from everybody this decade. I can feel it.
Oh, don't worry. We get a little wild later.
Yeah, this decade's gonna get real wild. And
that is a foot. You son of a gun.
Bill and I are actually going to come together at some point, which is fucked up.
Right. Right.
So I've got my, I think I already have my 02.
You did? No. I think I have Bill's. 02.
I did.
Yeah, Bill's the fucking first this year. That's fucked up.
I wanted to wait until he did this so you wouldn't get confused.
I agree. I appreciate that.
I'm purposely waiting for us to do this. I'm going to work on mine either tonight or tomorrow. So.
No rush.
Well, just because when I was doing my 01, I'm like, okay, that came out on 02. I guess I'll write that note. And by the time I got done, I'm like, oh shit, well, that's my 2002 list. Here you go.
He confused me.
Let me see. I'm looking at mine now.
And trust me, y'all want to stick around for 2002 just based on Bill's list alone because it's good.
Mine's real good.
Let's be honest. I mean, half the reason people watch the grinder is just to see what bullshit I put as my top 10.
Honestly, yeah, that's true.
I mean, I'm sure the same could be said for all of us. So.
Well, stick around for that. 2002 is coming up soon-ish at some point. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, leave a comment down below. What's your favorite album? Whose album do you agree with the most? Have you even heard the Ataris or Phantomos or Alkaline Trio or any RD? Probably not. Maybe you should go check them out because they're our favorite records. Be safe and make good decisions.
Bye.
And then you go a little woo, and then a little whoop, 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 and then it's all, and then you're ready to go again.
Yo, come back now, you hear?